Assalamu alaikum and warm greetings from TRACS. My name is Dr. Atar Mansoor. There are participants online virtually with us, and there are also few participants here in face-to-face environment. And I warmly welcome each one of you to this information seminar on PSN Test of English. I'm the Chief Executive Officer here at TRACS. TRACS is a premier institute for training, resourcing, and consulting. It's a management consultancy firm with expertise in the areas of test preparation, in the areas of educational opportunities abroad, and also we do corporate consulting for solving business problems, besides providing skill-based trainings like search engine optimization, social media marketing, digital marketing, and entrepreneurship courses. So today's seminar on PSN Test of English will tell you about the components of PTE, what are the official fees, how the test can be taken, what are the strategies to master the test, and then it's going to tell you what advantages you can reap if you join TRACS. So how we differentiate ourselves from other PTE service providers in the market, and how you're going to develop with us, if you join us, with us the skills to ace the exam and get your desired score for your future dreams, whether they are educational dreams, whether they are immigrational, or whether they are work related. So today's seminar is going to be conducted by myself and one of our lead instructors, Rabia Munir. You can see her on the screen. She's going to cover much the major portion of the ground for the PTE seminar, and I'm going to, in the later part of the seminar, I'm going to tell you about the advantages of TRACS. So I hand over the floor immediately to Rabia to start explaining what PTE is and what are the components for PTE. So over to you, Rabia.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I hope you all are doing good, and I really thank you that you have joined our seminar virtually. So we'll talk specifically about PTE, which is an English proficiency test. आपने इसके बारे में सुना होगा, IELTS भी है और एक PTE है. So we are going to target PTE in this seminar specifically, PSN Test of English, which is being conducted worldwide to check your English language skills. So let's have an overview. The duration of PTE test exam is 2 hours, and it's totally computer based. आपको सारा test computer पर ही solve करना है, and you can attempt it by 2 ways. Either in a center, which is located in famous cities like Lahore, Karachi, Islamabad. The centers are available where you can go and register yourself and give this PTE exam, or you can attempt it at home as well. This test will be valid, the result card of this test will be valid for next 2 years. And the fee structure for this test or for this exam is $215, which is approximately 52,000 PKR. This test is taken by those who want to apply to get a study visa, or those who have a plan to immigrate to New Zealand or Australia. So if you have a plan for immigration or for work visa, then you can take PTE General. And if you have a plan to get admission in a foreign university or college, then you have to go for PTE Academic. Okay, so the result for both academic or general PTE comes out within 48 hours, sorry. So few of my students have informed me that they got the result even on the same day. Like you gave your test in the morning and you got your results in the evening after few hours. PTE test is scored like it has 90 scores. ठीक है, इसके 90 marks हैं हर skill के, listening, reading, writing, speaking. So out of 90, you need to score 50 plus or 60 plus or 70 plus, so that your overall score becomes 80, 85, or sometimes 90. So the interesting thing about PTE is, as I told you, it is computer based, and computer is going to check your test, which means artificial intelligence is involved and you just need to trick it. आपने कुछ tips and tricks master करने हैं. You need to understand how AI plays with your mind, and then you can crack PTE easily. Let's talk about its first, the score criteria. IELTS और PTE इस time English language speaking के top 2 exams हैं जिनके through आप foreign admissions को pursue कर सकते हैं. So here on your screen you can see the score comparison between IELTS and PTE, because most of the students have this question, so that's why I have added this slide into it. अगर आप IELTS देते हैं और फिर आप उसको PTE से compare करते हैं, then how much marks do you require? So if you are getting, for instance, 73 to 79 scores out of 90 in PTE, it means you are at good level of English and you are scoring 7.5 in IELTS. अगर आप इसको convert करके देखें, okay? So then competent score would be 6.5, which is 65, 55, 58 to 65 in PTE. ठीक है, तो अगर आप 6 बैंड्स का आपका टारगेट है या आपका 7 का टारगेट है, then you need to take scores around 50 to 70. इतने आपको रिक्वायर्ड हैं, जो कि मेनली रिक्वायरमेंट होती है एक फॉरेन यूनिवर्सिटी, डिपेंडिंग ऑन योर कोर्स. Fine. So here at TRACS, you will definitely get more than 7.5, which is like 79 to 83 or 79 to 86 in PTE. Fine. So this was about scoring. Let's talk about the pattern of your PTE exam. Firstly, इसके अंदर speaking module start होता है. When you begin with your test, they will first check your speaking skills. Now here are 5 bullets that you can see on your screen. Through these types of questions, they're gonna check your speaking level. So first and foremost would be read aloud. In this type of question, they will give you a paragraph. You need to read it aloud, and the paragraph will be visible on your screen. आपने उसको देखना है और उसको पढ़ना है in actual English accent, जो British accent है. Then there would be picture description. They will show you an image and it will be appearing on your screen. You need to see the colors, the background, and what is happening in that picture, and you need to describe it in your own words. Third type of question in speaking is repeat sentence. All right, in this kind of question, your listening is also included. So PTE checks your listening and speaking at the same time. There is a connection between these two modules. Repeat sentence can only be done when you listen to an audio. They will say or they will utter a sentence and then you have to repeat it in your words. All right, and then short questions. You will listen to a question, the computer will ask you, and then you have to answer it in 1 or 2 words. It would be a general knowledge based question. For example, how many days are there in a year? So you would say 365, right? So this type of questions, easy questions will be there in your exam. Then it's the last question, read, tell, summary. It's a little bit technical, but obviously, as I told you, it's AI based test. There are tips and tricks to crack it. So you will listen to a summary of 1 to 2 minutes. You will make your notes because they give you a paper and pen. And then you have to tell the computer what you understood. Okay, आपने क्या सुना है, क्या समझा है? You need to explain it in your own words, and you need to use the keywords given in the summary. Fine. So this was all about your speaking module, which takes around 20-25 minutes, and then without any break, your writing task begins. Speaking has separate 90 scores, fine, and writing as well. But writing takes only 30 minutes. How? There are just 2 tasks. First is you have to summarize the text. A text will appear on your screen. It would be of 4 to 5 paragraphs. They will give you some time to read it, and then you need to summarize it in 1 complex sentence. Now, what is a complex sentence? Once you join the classes, you will be given a detailed lecture on creating 1 complex sentence, because this is the demand of this task. You need to summarize the text in 1 line, the whole text. So that would be technical, but easy again. Then there is an essay you need to write or type. It would be of 2 to 300 words. If you exceed the limit, they will give you 0 marks. And if you write under limit like 199, they will give you 0 marks. Obviously, computer के अंदर जिस तरह feed हुआ है उसने उसको ही follow करना है. So you need to be very particular in terms of word range. And they give you just 20 minutes to write or type 200 to 300 words. So 10 minutes for summarizing the text and 20 minutes for your essay. Total 30 minutes you will be spending on your writing module. And then the screen will show you the section of reading. In reading, you have to use your comprehension skills. Comprehension means understanding. So जब तक आप text को समझेंगे नहीं, you cannot crack it. First is fill in the blanks. You need to select a word from the word bank given below. 2 to 3 blanks in one paragraph. So by checking the grammar of your words, you need to put the exact word which will convey the full meaning of the paragraph in the given box. So आपको वो word select करके box के अंदर drag करके put करना है. And you have to complete the text. Then there would be fill in the blanks. वो भी नीचे दी गई होंगी, आपने correct spellings में उनको वैसे ही copy और paste कर देना है. If you means copy करते हुए भी if you are making a spelling mistake, they will cut your marks simply. So there is no room for spelling or grammar mistakes in PTE or in any English language test, I would say. Reorder paragraphs. So they will give you 4 to 5 paragraphs, but they will not be arranged. They would be like scattered. So you need to, on the left side of your screen, there would be scattered paragraphs. You need to drag them towards the right screen to make a full text, a story, a sequence. So obviously for that, you need full command on your grammar and your comprehension. जब तक आप समझेंगे नहीं, आप पूरा paragraph convey नहीं कर सकते. Third, fourth question is multiple choice question. Single option. Single option means you have solved many multiple choice questions in your academic career. You have to choose one option out of 4 or out of 5. But there is another question in PTE reading where you need to choose multiple options. Now it could be 2 or 3 depending on the given text. अगर आपको लगता है कि text में 3 बातें ऐसी हुई थी तो आप 3 options select करें. If you think 2 are very closely linked to the paragraph, then you will choose 2 depending on the question. Fine, so this is all about reading, and you will again spend around 30 minutes on it. Important thing about reading was that you need to tackle the time very carefully. For example, they will give you 18 minutes and 20 questions. So after 20 minutes, after 18 minutes, the screen will be locked. You cannot go back to your questions. So आपने 1 minute एक question को देना है या 2 minutes, it depends on you कि आप कितना time देते हैं एक question को और आपने उसको in time finish भी करना है, right? So we'll move towards listening, which is the last part of PTE, last section. Same, in this you will get fill in the blanks. A paragraph will be there, some blanks will be there. You will listen to an audio, a female voice or a male voice will be there. Accent can be changed or can be varied. Means it could be Mexican accent, American or British. तो आपको तीनों पे command आनी चाहिए. Your ears should get immune to their accent. That's why you do practice. There are multiple websites that we use to practice PTE. जितनी आपकी अच्छी practice होगी उतनी आपकी skills improve होती जाएंगी day by day. So first you need to solve blanks, then highlight incorrect summary. Means there will be a paragraph appearing on your screen. You will listen to it and you will read it at the same time. There would be 4 options given below the question. You need to highlight the option about which the audio didn't talk. Audio ने उसके बारे में बात ही नहीं की. So you need to analyze कि audio किस बारे में बात कर रही थी और क्या चीज उन्होंने miss की. So the summary that they missed, you need to select that option out of 4 or sometimes 5. Then again, just like speaking, you have repeat sentences in this as well. Write or type what you listen. So if you don't listen carefully, you cannot type carefully. For example, the question was, how are you doing today? And you type it, but you forget to put a question mark at the end. You will lose marks because writing में भी आपका वो question ही convey होना चाहिए. So be very careful with the punctuation. Then multiple choice questions, just like reading, there would be two types. In one type, you need to choose single option. In second, you need to choose multiple options, depending on the audio you are listening. Then another question is select missing words or wrongly pronounced words. So this is a very interesting and easy question. Why? Because a paragraph will be there, audio आपके लिए वो read कर रही होगी, and while reading they will mispronounce a word or even they can miss a word. So you need to quickly select that specific area that they missed or wrongly pronounced, and वो red में या green में highlight हो जाए. Means then they will count it. अगर आपके highlight words ज़्यादा हुए और आपने correctly उनको सुना है, you will get maximum marks. Again, retell summary. You will listen to a summary, but this time you will not retell in your words like by speaking. You will type it out. Okay, you will type what you were listening. So they give you time to understand the paragraph and to make notes, and then you will utilize the given keywords to give a kind or to write an effective summary of that given paragraph or passage, whatever they share with you. So each section carries 90 marks, and each section is calculating your skills, comprehension skills, fluency, cohesion, coherence, everything. So the some modules are interlinked, like listening, writing, and speaking. They are somehow interlinked. आप देख सकते हैं retell summary में आप सुन भी रहे हैं and you have to type it. Means आपकी writing भी check होगी. ठीक है? So that's why what PTE does, marks भी आपको इस तरह से देता है. If you are lagging in writing, then they can adjust your marks taking from speaking or listening. कि वहां पर आपने writing जो थी overall आपकी अच्छी थी, so they can divide the marks. So that's the benefit of PTE, I would say. So there are two trainers, as you saw earlier. It's just me, Rabia Munir, and Dr. Atar Mansoor here, which will be helping you out to crack PTE. And for more details, you can visit our website, you can check our Facebook or Instagram, even YouTube channel. There are some videos over there. You can see how we teach and how we conduct our classes. Now, Dr. Atar will tell you about the advantage of taking admission in TRACS.
As I told you in the earlier part of the presentation that after understanding what PTE is and how it helps you fulfill your dreams and aspirations regarding immigration, education, or work, it is important for candidates to understand that there are many multiple pathways for preparation. The candidates can themselves do it. There is some material available online. They can have access to it. There are some text material. There is some text material. There is listening material. There is, you can practice online by speaking also. But at the same time, the importance of good trainers, professional coaches can hardly be overemphasized. Because you see, the best part about good trainers is that they give you ample feedback. You require ample feedback about your performance, in which direction you are going. You require also some impartial and professional analysis about your strengths and weaknesses as far as English language is concerned, and the four skills which are going to be tested either in IELTS or in PTE. So the biggest advantage of TRACS is that we have state-of-the-art facilities here, located conveniently in the center of Lahore. It's a very busy road here in Jail Road, and it's our campus, our premises are in a relatively very new building, which is known as IQ Towers, and we are conveniently located. You can have access from all corners of the city of Lahore. So our classrooms, our ICT lab is state of the art because it's a very new facility. And then the biggest advantage, bigger advantage than this is that myself, I've been trained from the US and Australia. I have got my postgrad education in Australia as well as US. So I have lived and studied in universities and colleges there, and I have myself taken the test. So it's like straight from a person who is, and Rabe also. So we are the people who have experience in how to tackle this test with least amount of stress, right? So this is one of the advantages we offer here at TRACS. Another advantage is that we continuously monitor you. We continuously give you feedback. We conduct elaborate personalized sessions. The best part is that we keep class sizes very small. We keep group sizes very small so that we can interact with you at personal level, and we can tailor make your a program, or we can chalk out a roadmap for you where you can really understand of what are the dynamics of each of the components of PTE, so that your journey becomes more enriching, it becomes simpler. You do not face You face lesser amount and lesser number of challenges. That's our biggest aim. So we are going to give you too much of feedback so that you understand your strengths, weaknesses, and you capitalize on your strengths so that you stand tall and high, and you can minimize your weaknesses. Our individualized approach sets us apart from all other PTE providers locally at Lahore level and at domestic level in Pakistan, whether you opt for any online other institution, whether based in Islamabad or Karachi, because online methods are being adopted by a lot of institutes. But we, besides other advantages which I just mentioned, we also have a very powerful set of proven tactics and techniques with us, which can really help you gain confidence, build momentum towards achieving the score which you are dreaming for or which you are targeting at, and then supplemented with mock exams, because mock exams are something which are extremely important. The importance of mock exams can never be emphasized enough. It helps you develop the ability to take surprises also, because you see, when you are sitting in a mock exam, there can be some surprises. You have prepared for something, but a surprise pops up, so you need to tackle that surprise very elegantly, very efficiently, very effectively, and that boosts your confidence. That gives you the required confidence which you need to crack and master and ace the test of PTE. We also take into account the busy personal and professional schedules of our clients. Our clients are extremely important. We take into account their daily routines, whether they are studying at a university or a college, or they're working in a corporate sector or in public sector or any sector. And we understand that people might not be able to come and sit in our campus in a face-to-face environment. So we do not want to cause any disruption to their schedules, and that's why we offer highly personalized, flexible online classes also. So these are the few of the advantages which TRACS offers. Moreover, our fee structure is very competitive. You can download our e-brochure, as I mentioned in earlier parts. So those of you who have joined now late, just to mention that on our website, tracs.com.pk, you can go into the PTE tab and download our e-brochure. Our face-to-face participants who are sitting here at TRACS, we have shared a hard copy of the e-brochures of IELTS and PTE. You can go into IELTS tab or PTE, whatever is your test, whatever test you want to take, and you can download our e-brochure. We have registration form there. We have very competitive pricing structure. We give discounts to bulk clients. For example, if you come as a group of students or candidates to register with us, 3 or more, we are going to give you some discounts on that also, so that you feel that you have come here as a group and you're preparing as a group or a team, and you get some appreciation for us. And as a token of appreciation, we are going to give you some discounted prices also. So thank you very much, all of those who were there in the virtual environment. You have, some of you have raised hands also, and some of you have type questions in the chat box. I'll first take questions in the face-to-face environment if there are any questions, and then I'll shift towards the virtual environment where you have any questions. So any questions from here? Yes. General PTE, is it?
that you have given, general training. Yeah. Obviously, yes, we do help. We book the test for them if they want, because the criteria is simple, but sometimes students find it difficult. So I help them out in the booking of their exam. Yes. No, it is also available for PTE as well. Actually, you know, we told you earlier that we have ICT labs. So there are specific timings for it. But if someone is not able to come at that time, then we can accommodate them in another slot separately. All right. Yes, yes, it is available. Obviously, we can accommodate you in that slot. In the brochure, it's not there, but we can offer you a class at that time. Yes. We are available from 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. Yes, for IRIS and for PTE. Thank you so much.
So now we're going to take questions in the chat box. So first question is, there's no option to select general.
No, generalized.
Sham Aziz, you asked a question. There is no option to select general. Actually, in the face-to-face environment, this question was also asked, but Rabia has clarified that there is option to select general PTE test as well.
Sir, can I ask? I have shared the picture as well. So could you please open that one?
Okay. Just a second, I'll stop sharing the screen and I'll open the picture.
Please, please.